Good afternoon, everybody. Today's Thursday, the 30th of May, 2019. What the hell am I doing now? Tell you, I love this new wok so damn much. I gotta say, I see myself cooking out of this damn thing at least once a day. So, what am I doing today? First thing I did is I happened to be at the store and I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna cook out of that wok all the time, I might as well suck it up and get some simmer sauces. So I got some butter chicken, vindaloo, jalfrezi, which is hot and spicy, Thai basil sauce, and Szechuan spicy. Yum yum. That's a good start. And I got a bunch of lean beef and pork. Cut them up into about 7-ounce servings. A couple of them go in the fridge, a couple of them go in the freezer. And since I made myself so damn hungry getting ready for this stuff, I'm gonna make some beef broccoli Szechuan for lunch. So I'm using the tenderizer hammer. So I've got about 7 ounces of very lean beef, pounding it out flat. And I'll cut those things up into strips a little bit, but they'll be uniform thickness, so they cook through uniform. Got some ginger and garlic and a little bit of green onion. Gonna throw some broccoli in there, probably a couple mushrooms. God damn, I'm making myself hungry. I gotta shut up and cook. Bye. Final product. Yummo. Can you tell I'm hungry? That's gonna be good. Good morning, everybody. Today's Friday, the 31st of May, 2019. Onward and upward. So, I got up this morning and found that I had way more sourdough starter than I needed. So I actually split it in half last night. The guy on the left here, so these were both fed this morning. And I'm going to give it about another 2 hours, and then the one with the blue top there is going into the refrigerator. It's going to live in the refrigerator, get fed once a week, and that'll be my strategic sourdough reserve, if you will. And the other half, I'm going to use, a couple times a week to make something with sourdough. So today, I had that's the ongoing sourdough starter, but I had about 2 or 3 cups of starter in excess. So today, I figured, what the hell, I'll make some whole wheat sourdough loaves. I don't think I'm going to go so far as to do anything overly creative today, just to get this stuff into the oven and get some just basic sourdough loaves in inventory. But I'll be doing that stuff later today. Alrighty, so we got the first kneading done, and now they're going to proof for about 90 minutes. And then we'll move on to the next step. I'm actually following a recipe from King Arthur flour, if you're familiar with King Arthur. It happens to be their flour I'm using, not their eggs, but whatever. So far so good. So and I should say up front, if anybody's watching this and thinking they're going to learn how to make bread from me, you should turn the video off now. This is not a tutorial. I am not an expert. I'm a complete novice, and I'm learning how to make bread on my own using internet resources. So don't do what I do. just follow along and watch what I do, and maybe there'll be a good laugh in there somewhere. I'm sure I'll screw something up. Good morning, guys. Again, it's Friday the 31st of May 2019, and I got an interesting story to tell you. So last night was one of those nights where I didn't get out to put the birds to bed until after the sun had gone down, so it was substantially dark out here. And I was wearing a headlamp, so I had the ability to walk around out here and go close the barn and come out here, and went to close the 2 chicken coops out here in the garden pasture. And when I got about right here, I looked out there, and about 50 feet maybe on the other side of this fence, so right about where I'm pointing, see that stick right there? About 50 feet behind that, pitch black out here. And even though I've got a headlamp on, it just doesn't shine that far. But what I see there is 2 pair of green eyes. I kid you not. I mean, we all know that all animals, donkeys, not chickens so much, but donkeys, dogs, coyotes, their eyes kind of shine when you hit them with a flashlight. But whatever that was, and I'm going to suggest maybe, just maybe, I've watched one too many episodes of Game of Thrones, because it just freaked my ass out. Why? Because I could tell, I'm very familiar with this field. Whatever the animal was, it was huge. And I can, I know my animals out here. It was a predator, it was not a deer, because the eyes were not on the side, they were in front and pointing right at me. It sat right there, 50 feet behind that fence. I had 2 donkeys behind me, and 2 German Shepherds kind of around my feet. And that goddamn thing did not flinch. And it sat there 50 feet away and stared at me. Coyotes don't do that. Coyotes will take off. And then finally, this is what really freaked me. I mean, it was huge. I mean, green, and you can tell by the separation on the eyes. I mean, I've seen enough coyotes out here. I know what coyote eyes look like. But I took 1 step forward, maybe 2, and all it did, seriously, all it did was close his eyes. They went bloop. It was like somebody hit a light switch, and the eyes went out. I didn't hear it run away. I didn't see it run away. And it just freaked my ass out. So I ran in the house and started looking for the infrared gear, because there was no way I was going to come out here and I just couldn't go to bed until I figured out what the hell it was. Unfortunately, my infrared gear was missing in action. I couldn't find it. And I had it out for maintenance a week or so ago, and I forgot where I put it, and you know, it was late enough at night. I went ahead and crawled in bed. But Jesus, that freaked me out. I mean, it was just the weirdest pair of eyes. And I've seen some eyes out here. I've seen quite a few eyes at night. But it really got my attention, freaked my ass out. Anyway, that's my story. Don't have any video of it. How rare, right? But I thought I'd share that story, and I should probably, warn my neighbors. Hey, there's something huge with big green shiny eyes prowling around at night. It's not afraid of humans. It's not afraid of German Shepherds. It's not afraid of donkeys. It's not afraid of anything. It just sat there and stared at me. Anywho, that's my story. Poor Deuce, the knucklehead dog. I actually feel sorry for him sometimes. But he's such a knucklehead. He was just out here. He follows me out here in the morning. Hunter, I said out. All the way out. Thank you. And he gets in here and he gets all wound up in the morning, starts chasing the donkeys, and it's just a matter of time before Luna kicks his face in and either kills him or knocks all his teeth out. So I intervened this morning and used the correction collar and zapped him twice. And I think he's maturing a little bit, because this is the first time I've seen him kind of respond to it. And as I was just out here telling you guys that shiny eyes story, Deuce sat there by the idling truck. I think he knows we're about to go bye-bye too, but he was a good boy. He stayed out of the pasture. I know he doesn't like getting shocked. I hate shocking him, but he just needs to be corrected, because he gets that prey drive going, especially with the donkeys, and he's just out of control. But we're getting him there. Come on, Bubba. We're getting you there. Good boy. You're doing good. Yeah, good boy. You shocked me, you prick. I'm sorry, Bubba. Yep, we're about a week away from hatch day on these duck eggs. And I got in there and I candled them. I don't candle my eggs that often anymore, but I did yesterday. Took these all out and candled them, and you can see there's one right there with an X on it, and there's another one there somewhere. Basically 2. So there's 17 eggs in here. 2 of them I don't think fully developed, so they're probably like semi-developed but dead. So it looks like I have a pretty good potential for about 15 to hatch. From that, I'd be happy to see about 10 or 12, but we could have up to 15 ducks hatch in about a week. Looking forward to it. Alright, first 2 loaves are going in. Fresh out of the oven. I'm going to sit for about 5 minutes and I'll get them on the cooling rack. I'm curious to see how they came out on the inside. Couldn't get the internal temp quite up to where I wanted it, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. Well, the whole wheat sourdough loaf test came out pretty good. It is Friday. Not like I need an excuse. And there's a big ass thunderstorm coming in. I really can't see it yet, but there's a big thunderstorm coming in. So Friday thunderstorm. I thought, whoa, let's make a pizza in the wood-fired pizza oven. So I got some pizza dough working right now. Whoop whoop! Great night for pizza. No. Don't even think about no. No. That's Daddy's homemade pizza. Who you want the pizza, baby? Come on, Hooper. Oh, Some will eat it. Good morning, everybody. Today's 1st of June, Saturday. Looking to be a good day. A little bit lower temperatures outside. Get a little food on board, and then we're going to work. Yeah, baby. Breakfast of champions. Good afternoon, everybody. Today's Saturday, the 1st of June, 2019. You know, I'm not going to complain about the weather too much. It's that time of year. We're in June, so it's kind of hot. But gotta get done what we gotta get done. I'm trying to get this last section of about 200-300 feet of fence around the garden patch here. I committed to myself to doing it this weekend because the weather's supposed to be a little bit cooler. So I went out first, didn't get it on video, kind of wish I did. Way on the other end of the fence over there is the tensioners. So I sat on my ass in the compost pile with a big ass crescent wrench and tightened up these 5 electric fence lines here, even though they're not currently electrified, obviously. Look at that stupid donkey. But I swear to God, as I was tightening these things down, Luna, that biatch there, the little one, as soon as I tightened these fence segments down, I swear to God, I watched her walk along this fence and test it. She'd lean into it every section, lean into it, lean into it, lean into it, like she's doing right now. Deuce, I got the shocker, dude. You're gonna get shocked. Don't do it. Come here, buddy. Anywho. So I'm sweating my behind off now because before I can stretch some fence, I decided to get the Cub Cadet string trimmer out here and just kill all the weed, knock all the weeds down at the base of the fence so I can get a nice snug fit here. And of course I'm out here doing my thing and these guys are hiding in the shade over there. So they're smart, I'm stupid, but we're getting her done. Huh, dude, we're getting her done? Biatch donkey. Pretty soon you're gonna be so fenced in, even you can't get out. Yeah, you biatch. Good morning, everybody. Today's Sunday, the 2nd of June, 2019. What do we have here? Here's my first sourdough boule right out of the oven. Came out pretty damn good. I'm pretty impressed with that. I've got a second loaf. I'm using a different technique on the second loaf. I'm actually cooking the second loaf inside of a 5-quart cast iron Dutch oven, double Dutch oven. So I'm going to pull that one out in about 2 minutes. So we'll follow up with that guy, but I'm pretty happy with the way this one came out. Breakfast, anybody? Alrighty, there's the second loaf. So there's the first loaf, which I baked kind of standalone, just on a sheet. This guy, I tried a technique where I actually cooked it inside of a double Dutch oven. And I'm gonna call it a failure, I think. It didn't rise. It stayed pretty flat. It probably tastes good. We'll figure out something to do with it. But, you know, it looks pretty good. I just didn't get the rise I was looking for, like on this one if you compare the two on rise. Much different. Anywho, you gotta try things to learn things. So I'm still learning. Not bad. Dummy was just chasing a deer all over the property. You get that look on his face like, show me a body of water. I'm dying. That's my boy. Did you get that stinky deer? Did you get him? All right, lay down. Good boy. What's for dinner? Well, since you asked, Thai basil pork with green beans and shiitake mushrooms. Woo woo. Yeah, it's gonna be good. 2 to 1, son. Deuce has a hanger on her. Clean your butt. That's gross. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. He took a poop when he got up and he had a hung ordnance, as we would call in the military. Did you get it? Did you get that poo-poo? Turn around and see your butt. Pretty clean enough. All right, let's go. Keep walking. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Shit ass. Come on.